Hello there, my internet friends. I wanted to do an update video and let you all know that I am home. I'm not in the hospital. I get to sit on my own couch and hug my boxer dogs and my hubby and my kiddo and be a family at home rather than spending the night and more days in the hospital like I thought I would. They probably wouldn't normally sit me home with the insane day I had, but I've got a long history of health problems, and I've spent weeks in the ICU over the years at this hospital, and they know me really well though. They know the drill and they know my case and that my body does insane things, and they literally have no idea what to do for me because I'm a medical mystery. But anyways, I ended up in the hospital today because about a week ago I had the flu and I got over that, and then I requested a prescription refill on my main pain medication, and it took my doctor's office 9 days to fill it, and on the 9th day they only filled it because my husband called them and told them that if they didn't fill it I was going to be in the ICU like all the other times that this has happened. So they finally filled it, and then so I was off of my medication for about 3-4 days, and then last about 3 days 2-3 days I've had my medication, but it just sent my whole system out of whack, being off my medicine and back on it, and being off of it. When my pain shoots up, it makes my blood pressure shoot up, which I already have high blood pressure. That's yucky, and I have trouble with my autonomic system and regulating my blood pressure when I stand up and different things. So got really bad. I was feeling dizzier and dizzier for 3 days. I've almost went into the hospital every day, but I have this phobia of going into the hospital because every time I go in there, pretty much they don't let me leave for a week or two, and I end up in the ICU, and then I end up almost dying, fighting for my life, because I can't take my cannabis medicine while I'm in the hospital, so I start vomiting, and then I start fainting, and then my heart problems act up really bad, and it's just this spiral into hell that I can't even begin to describe. And I was worried that it was going to be like that all over again today. And honestly, today was one of the hardest, most horrible days of my life. But on a good note, I've spent the last 6 months working really hard on rallying myself together, and after a decade of fighting for my life and being a zombie, half dead, and hardly even knowing what's going on around me and never being able to do anything, the last 6 months I've just worked so hard to rise up, and I've learned the incredible power of the mind to heal the body. I plain refuse to give up. I have way too much work to do. I have a big heart. I've always wanted to help people, and I know my work is not done. So I had gotten not feeling good because of my being out of my medication, and it was just getting to where the last 3 days I also have autoimmune troubles and neurological troubles, because 10 years ago I got a relapse of mononucleosis Epstein-Barr virus, and it destroyed my immunity. And on top of that, I have very bad heart health in my family. My uncle had a heart attack when he was 37, high blood pressure runs my family, all these heart problems. So I developed those, and I am the lucky family member that gets it way worse than anybody else at a younger age. So I had that on top of my autoimmune stuff and neurological pain disorder and all that. So anyways, so I finally broke down today and was gonna go in, and I told my husband and I decided we wanted to go in the hospital in a calm manner and get ready to go instead of being an emergency. Well, I haven't been able to walk for about 3 days. With my autoimmune stuff that they can't figure out, I lose the ability to walk sometimes. I can't feel my legs. I tell them to walk, or I tell my arms to move and nothing happens, or I tell one arm to move and another arm moves instead. It's crazy stuff they could not figure out. Medical mystery stuff. But my husband was carrying me from the house to the car, and I told him I wasn't feeling well, we need to stop, and he sat me down in a chair outside and I just started fainting. So my dad and mom came out and were helping me, and my husband called 911 and they had an ambulance come out, and then I passed out on the ambulance team. And I sort of remember a little bit of the ambulance ride, and I don't remember much of when after I got to the hospital, but basically kind of woke up in the hospital with a blurry memory of what happened in between. And then I kept passing out again at the hospital. I passed out 3 times, and then there was a whole lot of other times I almost passed out. But they were super busy at the hospital today, like insanely busy, more than I've ever seen. And I think that's part of the reason I got to go home, when normally they would never let me go home with all this stuff going on. But after they put fluids in me and nausea medicine in me, and I did some meditating and really focusing on getting strong, I bounced back faster than I ever have, because I'm getting stronger. And I was able to go home and feeling perkier. Earlier I couldn't have made a video, I couldn't have talked, I was so sick, but doing better now. Anyway, so I just want to let you all know that I'm home and I'm fighting and scrappy. I'm gonna make it. I'm here to stay. I have lots more work to do, and I'm sending out all the love and light to my friends that I can muster. And I hope you have a good day, and yeah, mwah, love and light.